As far as the NBA goes, I believe that the NBA playoffs are rigged and set up for LeBron James to get another ring. I could be wrong. I don't know. This is just my early assessment. If he wins the NBA championship, I'm going to argue that the whole thing was rigged to give him another ring so that he could remain the face of the NBA, so he can keep a lid on the protesting. Let me say that again. I believe the Clippers exit was a organized exit. The Clippers lost on purpose. Doc Rivers lost on purpose. And I'm looking at the poor play calling that I saw at the stretch of last night's game as well as game 2. And there were a couple key fouls that the refs totally ignored against the Lakers that should have took the Nuggets to the line. Don't get me wrong. They always cheat for superstars. But I believe that the NBA, in order to make sure that the NBA does not go down the road of black activism, I think they believe if they can make LeBron James champion, keep him as the face of the NBA as long as possible, LeBron James will pull a Barack Obama and keep NBA athletes from getting involved in protests. What the Milwaukee Bucks were about to do, the word out was that LeBron James did not appreciate them boycotting the playoffs. He's more concerned about his championship than black people. I don't care about his Breonna treats. Anybody can make a tweet, LeBron. I love you and I respect you, brother. But tweeting about how you're so upset about the Breonna trial when you had a chance to not even go back and play in the bubble. If you really cared about justice for Breonna, why did you report to the bubble? If you really cared about justice for Breonna, LeBron, why did you report to the bubble? It's very hypocritical. Just like when they asked you why you didn't support the Milwaukee Bucks protests, you said you spoke with Barack Obama and Michael Jordan. You spoke with Barack Obama and Michael Jordan. You spoke with Barack Obama and Michael Jordan. Why would you be taking advice from two black men who have done nothing for black people? Why would you be taking political advice from two black men who have done nothing politically expedient for black people? Michael Jordan has done nothing to aid black people. Barack Obama has done nothing to aid black people. And you go to them. You go to them and you ask them if you should keep playing. What did you expect them to say? What did you expect Barack Obama and Michael Jordan to say? Why did you what else did you expect them to say? You knew they would tell you to go back and play. LeBron James knew Michael Jordan and Barack Obama would tell him to keep on playing because they are owned by the white power structure. Barack Obama is property of the American white power structure, and Michael Jordan is property of the American white power structure. They were not going to tell LeBron to protest because they never protested. They wouldn't want a black athlete doing more for black people than they did. They wouldn't want a black athlete doing more for black people than they did. You understand? So LeBron James, that was a coward move. That was a weak text about Breonna, bro. You could have done much more than that. And then you started a foundation to fight against campaign harassment, voter discrimination. That was weak, bro. That was weak. And so the NBA is going to pay LeBron. The NBA is going to pay LeBron James for keeping a lid on the protests. The NBA is going to reward LeBron James for not letting his fellow athletes get involved in the protests by giving him the NBA championship. Okay? That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Okay? Now, that's just an early assessment. That's just an early assessment. That is not my final analysis. I want to underscore that because I have a perfect predictions record for political issues. I have a 100% perfect political predictions record. So this is not a political prediction. This is just an early hunch. This is just an early hunch. But the way it's looking with the Clippers being exited and the calls not going Denver's way, I really do think that the NBA is going to reward LeBron with a championship if he promises to keep his fellow players from protesting. I don't know what's going on with Tory and Megan. I don't listen to their music, but I respect both of them. I don't listen to their music, but I respect both of them. Okay. I understand that a lot of you are content with athletes and celebrities making tweets and sending letters. And, you know, my standard of behavior is much higher than that. I have a much higher standard of political behavioral expectation than many of you do. Atlanta, that's working. Okay, LeBron James doesn't own a school. That is a charter school. Private individuals cannot own charter schools. Charter schools are public property. My definition of ownership is you own it. You make the decisions. That's my definition of ownership. Your definition of ownership is if your name is on it. Michael Jordan's name is on Air Jordans, but he does not own it. So we have a different definition of ownership. But I support LeBron. I just thought that was a coward move that he made, using Barack Obama and Michael Jordan as an excuse for why he didn't support the Milwaukee Bucks protest. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to keep it real. I can support you and still keep it real. So like there's people who support me who may disagree with things I may say or do, and I respect their opinion. Their opinion does not dictate my behavior, because I'm not a politician. I'm not a preacher. I'm not interested in being liked or accepted. I'm interested in being honest. And I became the #1 black scholar in the world being honest. I became the #1 most requested scholar in the world being honest. The #1 Pan-Africanist of this century so far for being honest. I'm unapologetically African. I'm not looking for approval. Y'all should know that by now. I do not look for approval. Okay, my job is to wake you up, not to make you like me. Okay, my job is to wake you up, not to make you like me. All right, so that's what we're doing right there, brothers and sisters. Get on your Cash App, get on your PayPal.